We keeps it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and feel some tea. Join the Kourtney family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun just for you. So go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I was put God first.
Hey, you guys, we are back to do Love is Blind. So forgive me, Chad, because I got on my robe, honey. We is sleeping tired because that's how bored it was, Chad. This be my Netflix robe, honey.
If it was so boring and when I start scrolling on my phone, why you get mad at me?
Because I'm working.
Yeah, because
Both
it
of
was
us need to
boring,
be
man.
work.
No, it only takes one. It only takes one.
Yeah. Well, why you here?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So, as it got started.
What that gonna do out of?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm
leave.
sleeping.
Anyway, what's going on, Kourtney folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dug.
AKA.
I'm sleeping and tired.
See
And this is
what?
my sleepy wife. This is my
Do we need to start this over?
beautiful wife.
And today is my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday.
Yeah, today's
It's
my
my
birthday.
birthday. So yes, and thank y'all so much for all y'all well wishes, because some of you guys are already told me happy birthday. So yes, October the 29th. Yes,
Same
Scorpio
birthday,
baby.
same day as Jordan's.
I don't know when this was filmed.
No, okay,
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they gave Jordan a birthday, and
I thought it was live.
No, it wasn't live.
Okay, well, forget it then.
Yeah. So
and this channel is all about relationship reviews. It's about rants and jokes. It's about my yearly cribbicate. It's that time of year, y'all.
I
When
thought
I
he
get
put
addicted
like
to
his
my
medicine bottle.
and when I get addicted to my cribbicate, it brings Christmas joy to everybody. Yes, have one cribbing cake a day, and keeps the doctors well. And you won't keep the doctors away. You might be going to the doctors after you eat all the cribbing cake up, but still, cribbing cake, my favorite thing. Cribbing cake. Matter of fact, while she doing that, I'm gonna eat my cribbing cake. Go ahead. I eat my cribbing cake. Crema.
Ooh, child. Look at him. Yep. Look, this is who we gonna be like. Keep on. Keep on. Just keep on, baby. All right. So if you're brand new to this channel and subscribe, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Can you stop kicking my chair, little boy? Ooh, child, just like in kindergarten. Get some little sugar, child. He done kicked my chair. Oh my gosh, they do you like that? I thought you said you don't like to see big people when they eating and they start dancing with their food.
Dancing though.
You were kicking my chair. That's the same concept. That means, ooh, I'm happy. So yes, that's the same concept. So anyway, yeah, go ahead and subscribe and hit all the things, all the likes and stuff like that. Y'all, this was a very boring. They spent too much time on other stuff. We don't care nothing about who playing basketball. We don't care nothing about some of these dragged out stories. I thought y'all was gonna get more in depth in KB and Epping, but y'all, they saved a good I'd say 7 minutes for them. It wasn't even 10.
Wow.
Because they had to end the credits. But anyway, let's start out with Megan and Jordan. And some of y'all said it, but you know me, I'm thinking production and all this stuff or whatever. They was like, "Ooh, I believe she pregnant," but that face is telling. That face was so full. I said, "Oh yeah, she done did something, honey." So Megan was just saying that about her experience with Jordan and everything like that, and she said that she wished she would have put aside some of the things and gave him a little bit more grace. Because she didn't, because she's dated men like him in the past, or dated potential, and that's basically what he was, potential for her. Jordan said that the part where he said he regret introducing her to his son. He said that, you know, she said it did hurt her, but he was saying that it really and truly wasn't his fault. I guess maybe he felt he did the experience or something like that. With I think he was just trying to save face. He meant what he said, in my opinion. Anything you want to say? I keep going. If you want to talk on that?
Oh man, that went down the wrong pipe.
You shouldn't have been so fat and happy. That's why.
I gotta be fat and happy.
Yes,
I just can't be happy.
No, you chose to eat that on camera. So you shouldn't be so fat and happy.
Anyway, no, Jordan, stick to your guns, man. Yeah, you shouldn't introduce your son to her, not till you figure out y'all's gonna be together. But you know, Megan's gonna do what Megan does, and even though she was trying to go a different direction with Jordan, trying to date a different type of guy, she ended up getting pregnant by what type of guy? Same type of guy she used to date back in the day.
Yep. But let me take that out because remember last time over on my side it's showing that it's covering it up, but it's actually covering me up when you watch it playback. You know, I just have to play with these things. But anyway, let me get back. Yeah. So yeah, it was a miss, child. It was a miss.
Yeah, you know, you still talking about Megan and Jordan now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then find out Megan had a baby.
Yeah, she had a baby 2 months ago.
Somebody went half on the baby with her.
I said, dang, they take too much of a break in between. These folks been went on their whole,
man.
Yeah, they whole life, got married, had
you gonna come back for a reunion? Right. I moved on, man.
Exactly. And then how your spouse or whoever you with now gonna feel about that. I know you got a job to do, but dang, y'all take too long between this and the reunion.
Man, I probably changed my name and probably changed my sex orientation. And yeah, God, I think they said it was like a year and a half.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, so she said they was like, dang, and then Megan kept it from a lot of the girls. And can you get back in camera because I moved it so you can stay in the camera?
Moved it, man.
Because you keep taking your little fat self and rolling yourself out there. Because you fat people eat like that on camera and start getting happy and kicking chairs. So yes, they get happy.
The times I see you eat and dance at the kitchen table.
Well, you can call me fat in that moment. So okay, big back behavior. That's the word. Thank you. Big back behavior. So we're not gonna use fat. Big back behavior. So that's what he was big backing.
I'm not big backing. Okay.
So she said that after after they wrapped filming in April, a friend introduced her to a man named Paul. And a few months later, so in
Paul
July,
got them draws, baby. He got them draws quick, fast, in a hurry. I think they got pregnant like what,
3 months into dating.
Yeah, dang, Paul, you must got a big bank account, man, because she gave them draws up quick, boy. Then got pregnant on top of that.
Well, she gave him the Jordan too.
Yeah, but she didn't get pregnant. You don't make that much money. I can't let you get me pregnant. You can have sex, but you can't get me pregnant.
Well,
Paul.
He probably wasn't trying to get.
Well, he got himself. Jordan got himself fixed.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. Yeah, but see, the thing is, I don't know if she was traumatized because what Jordan had said about, hey, I wish I wouldn't have never introduced you to my son. Husband, look at the camera. Do you see half your head? There you go.
You're sleeping, man. That's how. Yeah, that's.
You ain't gonna be sleeping now that you done got that sugar in you. So they had so she was just
that didn't sound right. That didn't sound right at all.
They say got that sugar in you.
Yeah, that didn't sound right at all, man.
What was not sounding right?
You said I had some, I got a sugar rush or something. Don't say I got sugar in me.
Oh, okay.
God, leave, man. But go ahead.
So anyway, so I think that she was dealing with some kind of trauma.
Why you say she was dealing with trauma?
Because I felt that she wanted a child, or she was trying to test if she she just moved.
That's
really
a good point, because she just said, I don't think I can never be a mom.
Right.
This is probably my last opportunity to be a mom.
Yeah.
And Paul came along.
And then that's when Vanessa asked her about that. And so she was like, no, she don't have those feelings no more because she got a child. So I'm like, dang, that was quick. Meet somebody 3 months, You know what I'm saying? And maybe he checked all the boxes, and you were like, "Ooh, let me hurry up, honey," because that show told me that basically I need to hurry up with my life, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe finding and meeting Luca, we call it his right name now, Luca, made her want to hurry up and have a child. So yeah, yeah, child, yeah. But anyway,
I
so
know she can't be traveling and stuff now like she used to.
right, I was gonna say
No
try,
traveling, no going out to brunch, going
right.
brunches with the girls,
I
playing
want somebody
golf.
that I can do these things with, and la la la
Man,
la la.
Jordan probably felt some certain type of way too. You telling me because you got with me, you wasn't willing to change your lifestyle, okay, because of the child. Now you have your own child. Guess what? You still got to change your lifestyle. You
Mhm.
can't take that baby to golf with you or to the brunches with you. You
Oh, she
probably
not.
could, but still, it's gonna be,
Nah.
But
I think she'll be more focused on the child.
right.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
I'm saying, man. But now, what it is, Jordan? The problem is you didn't make that much money. That's the problem. You didn't check that box off.
Yeah, she said she dated me and like him in the past. So yeah. Probably right. So she also, I think Vanessa was asking Jordan, did he know about this? And he said somebody came in his DM, a disgusting person. So they must have said some bad stuff about Megan or him or whatever. And that's how he found out. So it's not like Megan told him. And
Mm.
then he contacted her and she was like, yeah. And she was very transparent. But he still had to, you know what I'm saying?
We had to kind of track
Yeah.
her down to find out for the. Like I said, man, this reunion is like a year and a half from the show. Anything and everything could have happened within that time.
Yep.
So
Now you also it seemed like Megan without with Mike, Megan without with Blake. I was like, that's all they been doing. Like one of them
man,
saying slopping and swapping and
just nasty,
I mean
just nasty,
they act
all of y'all.
they act like all they had was the circle. You
Then
know what I'm
again,
saying?
this
Like
is
these the last people on earth.
this is Denver, Colorado. So
What that mean?
I think they did this last time when we were doing the Married at First Sight. He was doing the same thing after the show.
Swapping
Yeah,
around.
after the show ended.
So now we bring on, because I ain't even put them together. We bring on Patrick and Casey. I mean Kate, Patrick, and Casey. Now this right here was a hot mess. So I don't know if there's no other way we can do that. Now you can talk.
But the problem with this
Now you can
scene,
go over there, babe.
the problem with this, I'm going to stay over here. I ain't be going back and forth. I tell you that right
Ooh, got that cream cake and he talking big and bad.
now. They drug this scene out way too
They
long,
did.
in my opinion.
They did. Because somebody asked Patrick, how he felt about, the clips that he saw with Casey going crazy and stuff. And he said it was hurtful. So he was saying it was hurtful. Casey said it hurt her to hurt him like that. Somebody in the audience was like, girl, bye. And she was like, it did. I know people don't respect my true feelings, but it really and truly did. First of all, Casey talked too slow. This is a whole show. Speed it up. Cause she talked to that Valley girl or whatever. She talked so freaking slow. So to get all her words and maybe it took too long. It took entirely too long.
Oh, gag me with a spoon.
Yeah.
Remember that back in the day, that
Right.
Valley Girl. Yeah.
She was just saying that she wanted to protect him and stuff. And then so they talk about the ring and everything about her not giving the ring back. Here go Allie Thompson. Well, Netflix paid for that ring, honey. So I don't understand why people talking about it ain't even coming out of his pocket. It ain't like he paid for it. I was like,
She
girl.
dipping her nose in everybody else's business.
I
But
guess
regardless,
I guess she was vouching too for herself because she said I ain't getting the ring back
probably
either.
you're probably right. But the problem, well, it was no problem. But the issue with the ring was, why would Casey want to keep the ring? She's not engaged. She's not married. Just give the ring back. You don't even have to give it back to Patrick. Give it back to the show.
Right. But I guess you want to keep it as a souvenir. Patrick said, listen, people dragging you on social media, people coming at you, they threatening you, all that stuff. Just apologize to me and let's move on. Just apologize to me and say, hey, you apologize for all this stuff. Whatever. I'm just trying to save you. She was talking about you talking about social media when you was up there calling me a side chick, but then you deleted the post. And he was like, yeah, I was just in my feelings and stuff like that or whatever. She was saying because people were saying I was the second option.
And like he was saying, you know the premise of this show. You're gonna have other connections, man. Yeah, you the second option, but you was an option. And the bottom line is this. The bottom line is this. She didn't like what she saw. Okay. Because apparently, she went around for sloppy seconds and thirds and
Ooh,
fourths. So, you know
child.
what I'm saying? And she was going around and around.
Laying it
So
low and spreading it wide.
right, man, you picked me second, but you were going around going, dating this guy. You was his third pick. You didn't mind dating him. You dated this other guy. You know what I'm saying? So I was just going around, and y'all might always go have an orgy and call it a day.
Ew.
I'm serious,
So Casey, Patrick was they was doing some little basketball thing.
man. Chris Paul was there. I guess Chris Paul watched the show, so he was a special guest. He was a basketball player, all-star at that. And so they did some basketball stuff. I was, oh, they dragging this show out.
I know.
They just dragging it out.
Start out with the band and they walking out as the band playing, and then now they got the little basketball thing because they were playing basketball in the pods and stuff like that or whatever.
This reunion could have been 35 to 45 minutes.
A good 15. But anyway, they ask Case and see they be knowing the question, they be knowing the answer. That's why they give them the question. Case said, were you attracted to anybody, in the pause or outside the pod and stuff? She was like, huh? Ooh, what? Oh, maybe somebody sitting on this couch right here. Ooh, I was like, girl, if you don't get it out, you getting on my doggone nerves. Honey.
It was Joe the plumber. Joe the plumber. That's what she had a
He a
crush on.
plumber?
No, y'all. You don't remember Joe the plumber back then when Obama was running for president. But anyway, yeah.
So yeah. So her and Joe dated about a month and a half.
He got them draws and kicked her to the curb.
But he said it fizzled out.
Yeah, kicked her to the curb. Joe has a huge problem with commitment. He really does.
But not sex though.
Yeah, not sex. You said commitment. That's a big difference.
So Madison said she felt that when Joe changed his mind about the engagement, that Casey came in and broke up the engagement, because if it weren't for Casey, she could have still been engaged and probably got married to Joe, because Joe changed his mind after Casey done put her hands on his chest and was giggling and stuff like that. And he said, ooh, she giving me googly eyes. I was like, Madison, that was a reach. Joe said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am, no ham, no sir. I really and truly, that was cut off before even any of that took place.
Yeah, I think Joe, he already checked out before that happened. And like I said, apparently Joe he likes to cut and run when things get a little too real for him. So,
and now he's dating Katie's friend. Or I don't know if Katie know the guy. I don't know if the girl was on the show. I don't know. He dating Katie's friend. But Joe also, but when him and Madison ended, he had cried and they made out, or I guess that's kissing, white folks term, child, was made out. We explain
well,
that.
I used to say make out. Girls make out. I used to say that back.
That
in the
mean
day.
have sex?
No, just kissing and stuff. That's all.
You ain't see it.
I did. I have.
I forgot. I found the white girl. That's who you were dating.
No,
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 that's where you got it from.
No.
So anyway, so yeah, I don't know many black people that say they made out.
Yeah,
that can be. What does that mean though?
Kissing and necking and stuff like that.
Yeah. Just say we was kissing.
Okay, man.
We made out.
Bubble, man. You got your bubble, man.
No, I'm actually, I'm actually outside the bubble, because I'm saying make it make sense. Talk English.
Everybody know what making out means. Come on now.
So anyway, so yeah, Madison said that Casey was crying because she was crying to her about Joe, because Joe just ghosted her and just left. And so she was crying about her ex, what her ex did to her. I was like, Joe is a hoe.
Yeah, Joe. That's one thing about Joe. He ran right through him, man. He
Just drop
ran.
that J, baby, and put an H
Yeah, he
on it.
ran right through him. That's what Joe. Man, I tip my hat off to you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're a true soldier. No limit soldier. What I told you.
Keep on, Joe. This what players' body look like after the rubbish. So you want that? This what you get a player's body after the rubbish.
Man, I'm in the
Let's move
player retirement home right now. You know what I'm saying?
In the retirement home, you're right. In the retirement home. Yep. So anyway, so yeah, Madison also said too that she ain't like that he commented on her size and stuff, knowing this age of social media where everybody talk about each other's size and make people feel insecure. Really and truly, Madison once again a reach because this man was just telling you his preference. He normally date them a little smaller. I don't think he came for your size and said, "Ooh, she too big for me."
It wasn't too big because he was smashing.
He said they had sexual chemistry and he was attracted to her. He just said that she was a little bit too thick than his normal. But I'm glad that Madison didn't come out here, honey, about 20 pounds and 30 pounds lighter. She looked like she kept her same weight because
she looked good.
Social media can, and I know that a lot of these girls go on these shows, then they come back to the reunion, they done lost about 50 pounds, they got a whole makeover, they look like a different person. So I'm glad that Madison didn't change.
I know if I was on one of the shows, I want to change. Man, you need to lose weight, man. Come out to the reunion, you gain more right, dang on Skippy. And you ain't gonna make me put my criminal cake down. I ain't put my criminal cake down for nobody.
So now let's move on to what Nick and
your favorite person. Your favorite person.
See, big back baby and can't even talk right.
Man,
so
stupid, man.
Nick was telling Katie that
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Basically, he's saying, "I'm sorry how I treated you. I treated you badly. But basically, saying the breakup they had was a bad look for him, and he did her wrong with the breakup, and he's truly sorry for the breakup and how he did the breakup." But Katie came back, well, I accept your apology, but it seems like if you really wanted to apologize, you could have been came to me one-on-one off camera and apologize. But you only do it in front of the cameras. So yeah, it's not a good look because people feel like you've been fake still. I was like, okay, that's a good point. He could have been came to you to apologize one-on-one.
Right.
But you wait till you get in front of the cameras to apologize.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's what she felt and stuff like that. So
it seemed like a lot of them guys this season, that's what they did. They act one way on the camera. And and so yeah.
She said they really and truly she felt he wanted like this wife, like this audience wife. Like he really and truly wasn't there for the right reason. So because he was going back and forth and telling love bombing this one. I love you. I like this.
I love you 10 feet in the ground. I love you when the ocean dries up. I was like, all right, now you laying on a little too thick there now.
Now, what's her name? Anna was kind of taking up for him and said, listen, in this process, it's very fast paced. I can understand him saying some stuff and moving very quickly because it's like you have to. You kind of forced to move in there. So, she said that, as far as her and Nick, she said that she don't, I guess she don't really have no hard feelings for Nick, anything like that. She said the reason that she kept on saying, oh my gosh, we need to get married. She said because she was chasing what she felt in the pod. So, that's basically what she was chasing. So she glad that
she was chasing a dream.
Basically.
I'm chasing a dream.
They also was showing the scene where Joe was talking about Nick and stuff like that. And Joe apologized.
Joe said Nick was wiggly whack. Nobody liked Nick.
Because he said Brendan was his dude. He was really taking up for him.
And Nick stole Brendan's woman. So Joe said, man, forget Nick. Nick can suck my.
Oh, no, he didn't say that.
I ain't say nothing. I ain't say a word. I was gonna say he can suck my Christmas cake. That's what I was about to say.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
we finna get you out this camera, child.
Christmas cake, baby.
So anyway, they asked her, Anna, did she regret? Because a lot of people felt that she should have went out with Brenda.
And said, no, I don't regret it at all. I didn't want Brenda. I was, dang, well, at least she's being honest.
So also was it? I think it was. Oh yeah, so Katie went on a date with Brendan.
I said they just swapping, man. Wife swapping. They ain't even married. I don't even know what you call it. Just swapping.
Nasty.
Back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
And she went on one date with Brendan, you know, because some of them had connections in the park. And then come to find out, Miss Tra-la-la that came in the bushes, baby. Here she come and get Tra-la-la.
Yeah, she's spreading low. What you call it?
Laying it low and spreading it wide.
Golly, Case. I said, for a person that kicked Patrick to the curb, you sure enough get around.
Golly, she said, I'm just gonna make my rounds like the doctors.
I mean, I feel bad for Patrick. Patrick said, hold up now. You kicked me to the curb, but every time I turn around, you were a different dude.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Now, then she said, when she said, Katie said that we went on one date and then later on, and the girls was back at Casey's place, and the girls was hyping me up like, yeah, I should go on a date with Brandon. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Then later on, she said, Casey and Brandon was all hugged up, and Casey said, that's not true. Patrick, you was there. Patrick said, hold up, I ain't in it. Don't put me in it. I ain't
seen y'all jokers in a year. How I'm gonna be there? I said, ooh, Casey, you gonna try to get somebody like Patrick to take up for you. The guy you kicked to the curb, you want him to take up for you. That's what you trying to say? That man ain't gonna try to take up for you with that, man. You over there being, bottom line is this. Using the corner, being nasty. Y'all making out. Making out. That's what they're doing, baby.
Yeah. So now, let's move on to Allie and Anton. So Anton said, listen, that conversation that Allie had with that girl, he said he didn't like the conversation because really and truly shouldn't have. That girl don't know nothing about him to be talking about. He go to the strip club and he be drinking and doing all that stuff with his friends.
That's what happens when you have a homeboy.
They can't see you, baby.
That's what happens when you have a homeboy dating a girl that trying to know your girl. You know what I'm saying? Because she don't know Anton, the homeboy girlfriend. She don't know Anton. But the homeboy knows Anton. But I guarantee you the homeboy went back to his girl. Yeah, me and Anton, we did this and did that.
Well, what if he went with Anton? What if he was out with a girl, but then told his girl it was Anton?
And that's a good possibility. But turn around, it got twisted when it goes down the line. What I'm saying is now the girl think it's Anton going out with her boyfriend. And like you said, it could be another girl. But she think it's Anton. Now she telling Anton fiance that, yeah, my boyfriend said him and Anton go out and they get drunk and go to strip clubs all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And like Anton said, I don't met this chick twice. She don't know anything about me. So she don't have the right to tell Ollie things about me.
Right.
What? You point at so what?
Thank you. I was telling you, come back in the camera, baby. You don't see yourself?
Man.
So I forgot you can get your glasses on. So she said that Alice said she never brought up the fact of that conversation to Anton. And Anton said, yeah, you did. One time that said that she was gonna talk about it later. So I don't understand if it was such a big issue why she didn't bring it up to this
because it wasn't.
Because she was turned off by them flip-flops. She already knew it ain't gonna work.
Well, yeah, that's part of it. But she felt like Anton didn't make enough money. That's gonna be honest with you.
Because she said that she's supposed to work because of their culture.
Right.
She don't supposed to work.
Yeah, she said, well, because one of my friends, she's from Ukraine. She was raised like Anton. And they believe then that the man should be the provider. And I'm from Brazil. That's what she's saying. And we believe the same thing. And that's the bottom line. So for you to say, oh, Anton went to a strip club and that's a big turnoff, like you said, if it was a big problem, why not talk about it? You never brought it back up. So yeah, that was a reach and that was a whack way to try to get out that marriage.
It
Very
flip
whack.
flop. They at the end they showed him in them flip
Ain't no
flops.
nothing wrong with flip flops,
Man, it looked
man.
like he was struggling with them.
I
Like,
didn't think he got the heel too high. That's the problem. When you get flip flop, you gotta get the right ratio. You know what I'm saying? He had the wrong ratio. That ratio was too high. She got the lower ratio heel. I don't have my flip flops on yet. Mine's a real thin. So when I walk around, it flops like it's supposed to.
ooh,
Heels
like
don't flop.
like Keisha, Bonquisha, Shanika, Shanetta. Oh my God.
That's such bad stereotype.
Oh
Such
yeah,
bad stereotype.
it don't matter. But yeah, he be flopping, baby. That heel be hitting that shoot. Lee, that just bothers me.
Good.
Oh my God, that's why I used to like the wear flip flop because they always sing country, ghetto, and low class.
So when you see people on the beach with flip flops, that's what you think about them.
No, a beach is a perfect place for flip flops,
Okay.
but I'm talking about just popping and slopping them around in the
The reason why
store.
they pop like that because I don't have no arch in my feet.
No, they just pop like that because they
If
just
you have an arch, you won't pop.
really.
Really?
Okay.
Look it up. Look it up.
Did you Google it?
Google it.
So anyway, she also said that off camera he just seems to be a different person. You know what I'm
To me,
saying?
that's another reach.
She said, you know, in the pods, he was, you know, conversational, all the things or whatever. But, you know, outside the pods, he was more, I guess, reserved, quiet, and stuff like that. And when they came on camera, he was more spry. He was like, actually, it was the opposite. But he was like, the reason he really and truly didn't communicate a lot because he was working and he come home and he tired. I was like, I don't know how y'all gonna be building relationships.
Well,
but I think what it is that the women expect, well, certain people expect the same momentum
pods.
from the pods that when now you in real life.
Life hits different when you get outside these pods, man. And that's why they get you in the pod first, then put you in real life so you can kind of see what's going on.
Yeah.
Like Anton said, man, I work a night shift, man. Time I get off, man, I don't want to, grab something to eat, might drink a beer, take a shower, get into bed. Cause I worked night shift before. And man, it's like, whew. People that do it, kudos to y'all.
Oh, that's right. It's rough. And also, it's kind of like, when we had C19, people was in the house, they was watching TV. That some people bonded, some people got the hick on, Jack, because they were like, "Ooh, I don't like the person I'm married to.
I gotta be stuck in here with you for another year." Oh hell no! And actually, the divorce rate went up high throughout that time.
Yeah,
because people actually saw who they was married to, and you were forced to sit there and look at each other and communicate with each other, and y'all didn't like who y'all was communicating with.
Right.
And people's like, you know what? Once this stuff is over, I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, that's what I was saying. It kind of forces you to be in that space. But Anton said he done moved on, honey. He got him a date. Amanda was sitting in the audience.
I don't know which one it was.
They put it under this girl, but then she was looking at the other girl. But so yeah, Amanda is it. Look, another A. Amanda is his girl, and I think they said been dating a year and a half or something.
Yeah, it's a woman I need in my life.
I guess as soon as this was over, he was out. And then they asked Allie was she dating anybody. I'd rather not say it's personal.
Respect my privacy. Bottom line, like you said, she ain't got nobody.
She ain't got nobody.
I ain't gonna look bad to say I ain't got nobody, so I'm gonna say this right here.
Look, because she was like, "Oh, he done brought the girl and everything."
He moved on so quickly from me.
So
you supposed to be broken hearted.
Right.
You supposed to be in the corner crying for another year and a half.
The way you drinking that champagne after it was over with. So
So you telling me you moved on, got your new woman. So what about you, Ali? You got your new man? I can't tell him I don't have nobody, so I'm gonna say this. Respect my privacy.
That you come on a national show and then something's like just
respect my privacy.
Right. I'm gonna keep it private. So now let's move on to the last and final child. Honey. They say
5 minutes.
Yeah, it really was. So basically, she
Nothing
just
came out of this.
Yeah, they became best friends because whatever question, I think she got to it because she asked. You said that Edmund is different on camera, versus off camera. So it took her a minute to get to it. But she was just saying that it seemed like he be crying and dismissing her. You know what I'm saying? And she said, so 1 minute he crying. He said, okay, I ain't crying no more. Then he being a butthole. Then he being dismissive. And she just got tired of it. And so she was just saying, and she felt like his tears was manipulative.
So what this tells me is this. KB knew before they went to the altar that it was a no, apparently. Okay. And what got me was, like you said, I said this is the best man in my life, my man. Right? I'm talking about minutes before the wedding. Okay. But you knew deep down inside that you was gonna say no.
Yep.
And also for Ali and Anton, Ali knew she was gonna say no. So why even go through all that? You should do what's the name? Megan and Jordan did, you know? So yeah, man, miss me with all that. Miss me with all that.
Yeah, so they did all the little back and forth and try to get an understanding. Edmund said he don't remember that because she was like, you got on your knees when people were saying you being annoying, got on your knees and cried to me and said, they saying I'm being annoying. KB, I love you, KB, I love you. And she was like, get up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he need like get that sugar, got you kicking my chair.
I'm trying to keep the chest so I can stay awake.
Stay awake. So so
Stay awake.
he needs somebody that would understand. He felt that she was not very like wasn't nice to him. She didn't say anything nice to him. Guess it was always she was fussing, and he didn't feel like she said anything nice to him.
No, KB, she needs a hot boy. She needs a hot boy for a hot girl.
But she did apologize for cursing and calling him out his name. She was saying he didn't deserve that.
No, he did not.
And he don't deserve anybody talking to him in that tone. Right. And he said some things and they got up and they apologized to each other.
But like you said, I noticed that too. They shouldn't have asked him who they was dating.
I know why they out there asked them and they were dating here, they moved on. Like everybody else, Chad. But anyway, after that, they sung happy birthday to Jordan. And that was pretty much it. Did y'all watch? Y'all probably didn't watch it. Married at First Sight come on tomorrow. So,
Oh my God, I gotta do this crap again. Another day.
Ooh, crap. Ooh, somebody excited to do reviews.
I'll be
all right. We will see you guys on the next
streaming
video.
Stuff. Yes, man.
Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Don't for God first.
Deuce.
Hey!